Liverpool transfer bombshell Isak, back on the radar as Nana's departure opens door for blockbuster. MOV. Liverpool's summer transfer window was already moving at a steady, calculated pace, but the last 48 hours have changed everything. What was shaping up to be a balanced, strategic summer has been jolted into high-voltage territory. The reason? An unexpected turn in the Reds' pursuit of attacking reinforcements, and a familiar Premier League face, suddenly right back in the spotlight. The name is Alexander Isak, the Swedish international, one of the most clinical strikers in the English game, a man whose elegance on the ball is matched only by his ruthlessness in front of goal. And make no mistake, Liverpool's interest in Isak is not new. It's been there, bubbling quietly in the background for months, dating back to the early stages of the summer. Back then, Newcastle United dug their heels in. The Reds tested the water with a jaw-dropping £110 million bid, but the Magpies stood firm, refusing to part ways with a player they see as central to their project. The door seemed to slam shut. But football doesn't do permanent closures. Circumstances change. Priorities shift. And sometimes, just sometimes, a move that seemed impossible starts to feel inevitable. The Núñez domino effect. Catalyst for this latest twist is the near-certain departure of Darwin Núñez to Al Hilal. The £46 million agreement between Liverpool and the Saudi club is in place, pending a medical. Núñez has already been granted permission to travel, and while nothing is signed, Arne Slot has admitted there is indeed a chance the deal will go through in the coming days. That changes the equation entirely. Losing Núñez removes one of Liverpool's main central striking options. It creates a gap, not just in the squad list, but in the tactical balance of the team. And when you're Liverpool, a club aiming for the Premier League title and a deep Champions League run, you don't leave gaps unfilled. Cue the re-emergence of the Isak storyline. Newcastle's stance has softened slightly. Isak himself is reportedly frustrated with his situation, having been exiled from full first-team training as talks over his future intensify. For Liverpool, the combination of available funds from the Núñez sale and a willing player could make this the perfect STORMSLOT's coy response, classic deflection, or hidden confidence. When asked directly whether Liverpool could replace Núñez with Isak, Slot gave the kind of answer every seasoned manager knows by heart. You never talk about players that are not yours. We are happy with the squad we have. Yes, Darwin might leave, but nothing is signed yet. We'll see in the coming days. On the surface, it's a shutdown. In reality, it's anything but. Liverpool's recruitment team operates quietly, avoiding leaks until deals are either done or dead. And Slot's mention of being happy with the squad came with a pointed list of attacking names: Cody Gakpo, Federico Chiesa, Hugo Ekitike, Mohamed Salah, Jeremy Florian Wirtz. That's a lot of depth, but it also leaves room for one statement. Signing. The Njim Moa factor. Liverpool's teenage bolt from the BLUEF, the Isak saga, is the blockbuster headline. Rio Njim Moa's rise is the story stealing hearts. At just 16, the winger has been nothing short of sensational this pre-season. Goals against Stoke City, Yokohama F. Marinos and Athletic Club. An assist for Núñez in the latter. Fearless dribbles, lightning pace. A willingness to take on senior defenders as if he's been doing it for years. Liverpool fans have seen talented academy players before, but this feels different. Njim Moa isn't just filling minutes in pre-season. He's impacting games, changing the flow of attacks, and playing with a swagger that screams first-team readiness. Traditionally, players his age return to the academy once the competitive season starts. But club sources are clear. Njim Moa is a genuine contender for senior minutes in 2025-26. He's expected to sign a new contract when he turns 17 next month, securing his future amid interest from other top clubs. The balancing act, minus by big. Trust the kids. What makes this Liverpool summer fascinating is how they're trying to do two things at once. Make a marquee signing while protecting the development paths of their best young talent. Njim Moa is one example. Trey Njoni is another. Njoni, also 16, has impressed in multiple positions, including midfield and centre-back. His poise and tactical flexibility were key factors in the club, allowing Tyler Morton to join Lyon for £15 million. Both youngsters are likely to split their time between first-team minutes and matches for the U21s and U19s in the UEFA Youth League. It's a delicate balance. Sign an icicle Valistar without shutting the door on players who could become regulars within 2 years. Transfer strategy, lessons from Tedious Salioni. The clearest signs of Liverpool's current philosophy came with the sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich. They didn't rush to buy a like-for-like replacement. Instead, they're backing Njim Moa to provide competition for Gakpo on the left wing, with Wirtz and Ekitike also capable of filling in. This is where Slot's influence is starting to show. The Dutchman isn't just thinking about the next 5 matches, he's thinking about the next 5 years. Current attacking options strong but flexib alright. Now, Liverpool's forward options look like this. Central striker, Hugo Ekitike, Cody Gakpo, if shifted centrally, possibly Isak, if signed, left wing Gakpo, Njim Moa Wirtz, right wing, Mohamed Salah, Jeremy Frimpong. Second striker, creative, Federico Chiesa, Florian Wirtz. It's a group with variety, pace, aerial threat, creativity, but the absence of a pure, proven, no 9 with Isak's profile is obvious. That's why this pursuit feels different. Liverpool aren't chasing him because they need an extra attacker. They're chasing him because they want the best possible fit for their title push. Alisson returns. A boost ahead of the community SHE-LDA way from transfers. There's good news in goal. Alisson Becker is back at the AXA training centre after returning to Brazil last month for his wife's surgery. He missed the pre-season friendlies against Athletic Club and Yokohama, but he's expected to start in Sunday's Community Shield clash with Crystal Palace. Summer signing Georgi Marmadashvili did well in his absence. But Alisson's presence brings calm, authority, and world-class shot-stopping. Van Dijk fit. Bradley and Gomez. OU2 Virgil van Dijk has recovered from illness and should partner Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Connor Bradley and Joe Gomez are both sidelined, while Stefan Bajadic remains out after hamstring surgery. That means right-back duties will likely fall to Jeremy Frimpong, with youngster Lucas Stevenson on standby. Nanez's last act. If Sunday is indeed played without Darwin Núñez, it will quietly close a chapter. The Uruguayan's time at Anfield has been a roller coaster. Moments of brilliance, moments of frustration. A move to Al Hilal offers him a new challenge, and Liverpool a sizable transfer fee to reinvest. Tactical implications. What Isak would change if Isak arrives? Liverpool's attacking shape could evolve. He's not just a finisher, he's a link-up striker who thrives in combinations, drops deep to knit play, and bursts in behind with perfect timing. Pairing him with Salah's runs and Gakpo's creativity could make the Reds even more unpredictable. The next few weeks, window wide open, Liverpool's window is now at a tipping point. Secure Isak, and they send a statement to the league. Miss out, and they still have the talent to compete, but perhaps without that one lethal edge. Arne Slot is keeping his cards close to his chest. The recruitment team is working in the shadows. And the fans, they're watching, waiting, refreshing their feeds, knowing that in football, everything can change with one phone call.